What if aging could be the best chapter of your life? Welcome. Today we're diving into the 5 golden habits that can help you age with strength, clarity, and vitality. These aren't theories. They're science-backed habits that thousands, over 50, are using right now to feel better than ever. Before we begin, tell me, which city are you watching from? I'd love to know. Drop it in the comments below. And hey, if you're someone who believes that life after 50 still holds powerful potential, make sure to subscribe to this channel. We're building a community that values wisdom, wellness, and longevity. Stick with me until the end. Habit. A 5 is often ignored, but it might be the one thing that changes everything. Let's get started and prepare to rediscover what aging can really look like when done right. For decades, aging was seen as a slow decline, but science is telling a different story. What if your later years could actually be your most empowered ones? Today's researchers are discovering that lifestyle choices, not genetics, are the greatest predictors of how we age. In fact, 80% of our aging outcomes are shaped by daily habits, not DNA. That's huge. We're entering an era where people in their 60s, 70s, and beyond are living with energy, purpose, and passion. You're not just getting older, you're gaining insight, resilience, and strength. Imagine waking up feeling refreshed, walking with ease, and having a clear mind well into your 80s. Aging is no longer about losing, it's about becoming more. And speaking of vitality, the first golden habit we're about to explore is both ancient and revolutionary. Get ready, because movement isn't just good for your body, it rewires your brain too. Golden habit number 1 is daily conscious movement. And no, this doesn't mean running marathons. It means moving with intention, walking for 20 minutes, stretching, gently, practicing Tai Chi or yoga. These small, consistent movements improve balance, joint health, and even brain function. Studies show that people over 50 who move every day reduce their risk of chronic disease by up to 40%. But here's the secret. It's not just about what you do, it's how you do it. Conscious movement improves coordination, mental clarity, and emotional regulation. It reconnects your body and mind. You don't need a gym or fancy equipment, just a decision to move daily. Think of it as a daily gift to your future self. And coming up next, we'll explore how even the smallest movements can dramatically improve your memory and protect your brain from aging. Did you know that even light mindful movement can rewire your brain? That's right, your brain isn't fixed, it's adaptable. Neuroscientists call it neuroplasticity, and it means you can continue to build new brain pathways well into your 70s and 80s. When you move with awareness, like during stretching, yoga, or simple balance exercises, your brain activates regions linked to memory, focus, and emotional control. One study showed that older adults who practiced mindful movement for just 10 minutes a day saw improvements in recall and reduced anxiety. It's not magic, it's biology. Small, intentional movement isn't just physical therapy, it's mental training. And the benefits compound over time. But movement alone isn't enough. Up next, we'll dive into habit number 2, something that fuels your body from the inside out and can transform how you age on a cellular level. Golden habit number 2 is smart, enjoyable nutrition. Notice, we didn't say strict diets or tasteless food. Healthy aging isn't about restriction, it's about nourishment. Think colorful plates full of leafy greens, berries, healthy fats like olive oil, and clean proteins. The Mediterranean diet, for example, is linked to longer lifespan and reduced risk of Alzheimer's. These foods fight inflammation, boost energy, and support brain health. But eating well also means enjoying your meals. Sharing food with others, preparing it with care, and listening to your body's hunger signals are key. Nutrition is more than fuel. It's medicine, it's connection, it's joy. And here's the twist. When you eat can be just as important as what you eat. In the next chapter, we'll explore how adjusting your eating window could improve metabolism, sleep, and cellular repair. Did you know your body has a built-in clock that controls energy, digestion, and even healing? It's called the circadian rhythm, and honoring it can dramatically impact how you age. That's why light fasting or time-restricted eating is gaining attention. This doesn't mean skipping meals or starving. It simply means limiting food to an 8-10 hour window each day, like eating breakfast at 9 a.m. and finishing dinner by 7 p.m. Studies show this gentle fasting supports insulin sensitivity, reduces inflammation, and promotes cellular repair through a process called autophagy. People over 50 who follow this rhythm report better sleep, weight management, and clearer thinking. It's not a diet, it's timing. And once your metabolism resets, everything improves. But physical health is only half the story. In the next chapter, we'll introduce a habit that strengthens your emotional immune system, and it starts with human connection. Golden habit number 3 is deep social connection. We're not talking about hundreds of followers or small talk. We mean real, meaningful relationships. Science shows that people with strong social bonds live longer, get sick less often, and experience fewer symptoms of depression and anxiety. In fact, studies from the blue zones, regions with the longest living people, reveal that connection is just as important as diet or exercise. Humans are wired for community. After 50, many face loneliness due to retirement, loss, or relocation. But it's never too late to build new relationships. Join a class, volunteer, reconnect with old friends. These interactions release oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which reduces stress and boosts mood. And here's the best part. These connections can literally add years to your life. But what if your social circle is small? No worries, next we'll explore how to build new connections from scratch, even if you're starting alone. Rebuilding connection after 50 might seem daunting, but it's absolutely possible and incredibly rewarding. Start by being intentional. Join local groups that match your interests: gardening, music, faith, fitness. Attend workshops or support groups. Try volunteering at a food bank, library, or animal shelter. These settings are full of others also looking to connect. Online communities can be powerful too, especially for those in rural areas. Platforms like Meetup or even Facebook groups for over 50s can spark real friendships. The key? Be open, curious, and consistent. It's not about quantity, it's about quality. 1 or 2 meaningful connections can transform your emotional health. You deserve to be seen, heard, and valued. And when you feel emotionally safe, your body relaxes, sleeps better, and heals faster. But emotional health also depends on rest. So, in the next chapter, we'll explore the 4th golden habit: sleep as your body's built-in therapy. Golden habit number 4 is sleep. Not just getting more of it, but understanding its power as a natural regeneration system. During deep sleep, your body repairs cells, balances hormones, and flushes out toxins from the brain. Poor sleep increases risk of heart disease, memory loss, and even depression. For adults over 50, sleep quality often declines, but the good news is it can be restored. Keep a consistent bedtime. Dim the lights an hour before sleep. Limit caffeine after noon. Create a calming wind-down routine. No screens, just soft music or reading. Even a short nap during the day can improve memory and mood. Think of sleep as your brain's night shift, cleaning up, restoring energy, and sharpening focus. Ready to sleep better? Great. But restful nights also need peaceful minds. In the next chapter, we'll explore how one simple practice can calm anxiety, reduce blood pressure, and boost emotional resilience. Imagine having a tool that reduces stress, sharpens memory, and lifts your mood without side effects. That tool is mindfulness, and practicing it just 10 minutes a day can transform your aging journey. Mindfulness means being fully present, observing thoughts without judgment. It can be as simple as breathing deeply, noticing sounds, or feeling your feet on the floor. Studies show it reduces cortisol, the stress hormone, lowers blood pressure, and improves sleep. It also strengthens the brain's prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for decision-making and focus. For those over 50, mindfulness improves emotional regulation and protects against cognitive decline. Apps like Headspace or Calm can help you get started, or just sit quietly with your breath. The best part? Anyone can do it, anytime, anywhere. But there's one more habit that often goes unnoticed. In the next chapter, we'll reveal the golden habit number 5, one that could bring everything together. Golden habit number 5 is purpose-driven living. Having a sense of purpose isn't just emotionally fulfilling, it's biologically protective. People with a clear reason to wake up in the morning live longer, report greater happiness, and maintain stronger immune systems. Your purpose doesn't need to be grand. It might be caring for a grandchild, mentoring someone, gardening, or continuing to learn. What matters is that it lights you up and gives you direction. After 50, many face an identity shift after retirement or loss. That's why redefining purpose becomes essential. It reconnects you with your values and passions. Purpose creates resilience, reduces risk of cognitive decline, and brings daily motivation. Ask yourself, what gives my life meaning right now? What makes me feel useful and alive? In our final chapter, we'll bring all 5 habits together into a simple, empowering plan to help you age with strength and intention every single day. Now that you know the 5 golden habits, how do you bring them into daily life? Welcome to your daily longevity blueprint, a simple routine that combines all 5 habits into a rhythm that works for you. Start your morning with 10 minutes of mindful movement or stretching. Eat a colorful breakfast, rich in healthy fats and antioxidants. Keep your meals within a 10-hour window to align with your body clock. Reach out to a friend, volunteer, or engage in a meaningful conversation. Wind down at night with mindfulness and consistent sleep hygiene. And most importantly, anchor it all with purpose. Write down what you're grateful for. Reflect on your goals. Each habit builds on the next, creating a cycle of vitality. You don't need perfection, just commitment. In our next and final chapters, we'll hear inspiring stories from people over 60 who are living proof that it's never too late to feel amazing. James, 67, lost his wife of 40 years and felt completely adrift. Retired, grieving, and alone, his health began to decline, weight gain, insomnia, and deep sadness. One day he stumbled on a video about healthy aging and the power of routine. Something clicked. He began walking every morning. Then he adjusted his meals and sleep schedule. He joined a community choir, something he hadn't done since college. Within 6 months, his energy returned, sleep improved, and he even lost 15 pounds. But most importantly, he found purpose in mentoring young singers. James says, "I thought my best years were behind me. I was wrong. I just needed to start again, with intention." His story reminds us, no matter where we are in life, we can rebuild. In the next story, we'll meet someone who battled chronic illness and used these habits to regain control over her health and mindset. Maria, 62, had struggled with chronic inflammation and fatigue for years. After being diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, she was told to expect lifelong medication and limitations. But Maria refused to accept that as her only path. She began exploring anti-inflammatory diets, discovered the Mediterranean lifestyle, and started walking daily. Most importantly, she joined a local support group and began sharing her journey with others online. Within a year, her pain had decreased, energy returned, and she'd built a small online community. Food was my medicine, she says, but connection and purpose healed me. Maria's story shows us that the 5 golden habits aren't just theory, they're tools for transformation. And the best part? They're available to anyone at any age. In the next chapter, we'll give you a simple 7-day challenge to help you activate these habits and start your own healthy aging story. Ready to put these golden habits into action? Try this 7-day challenge designed to gently introduce each habit into your life. Day 1. Practice 5 minutes of mindfulness in the morning. Day 2. Eat at least 3 colors on your plate at each meal. Day 3. Go for a 20-minute walk and call someone you haven't spoken to in a while. Day 4. Set a consistent bedtime and turn off screens an hour before. Day 5. Write down your purpose or what gives you joy. Day 6. Try time-restricted eating. Finish dinner by 7 p.m. Day 7. Reflect on how you felt during the week. What surprised you? What lifted you? Keep a journal. Remember, this is not about being perfect. It's about progress. Each small shift is a step towards strength, balance, and joy. In our final chapter, we'll leave you with a message of encouragement to carry forward every single day. Aging is not a decline, it's a powerful evolution. With the 5 golden habits, you've discovered tools to nurture your body, mind, and soul. Whether you're 51 or 91, it's never too late to feel strong, connected, and full of life. Start where you are. One habit, one change, one day at a time. Small steps add up to big transformation. You are not behind. You are right on time. Your wisdom, your experiences, your resilience, they are your superpowers. Share your journey. Inspire others. And remember, this channel is here for you every step of the way. Subscribe if you haven't already, and let us know in the comments. Which habit will you start today? And where are you watching from? We can't wait to hear your story. Until next time, keep moving forward with intention, with hope, and with heart.